Back on the green, Tiger Woods is in the middle of a memorable comeback. He's wrapping up day 2 of the Masters in Augusta. This is his first competition since his horrific car accident. Brad Means from our Georgia station has more on the golf legend's sensational return.
Well, what a difference a day makes here at Augusta National for Tiger and the rest of the field, as they not only battled the course here at Augusta National Golf Club, they battled Mother Nature. The winds really whipping up, some gusts as high as 30 miles an hour, sustained winds at 15 to 20. And so that makes a challenging course all the more so. And you saw it in Tiger's scores early on as he recorded a few bogeys to get round number 2 going. But he is trying to stay focused, stay steady, and keep that right leg as healthy as he possibly can so that he can make it to the weekend. Yesterday, he was asked how he recovers after playing so much golf on that leg he injured in the car crash 14 months ago. He says it all involves a lot of ice. Ice on the leg, ice baths. He even said it's basically like he's freezing to death, trying to get that leg to go back as close to normal as possible. He has a team here that's come to Augusta to help him on the physical side of things, and that team certainly hoping to stay busy so that Tiger can stay here and continue to compete for the weekend. At Augusta National Golf Club, I'm Brad Means, NewsNation, Augusta.
And joining us now to talk about Woods' recovery is Dr. Jonathan Glashow. Dr. Jonathan Glashow, he's a board-certified orthopedic surgeon and a co-chief of sports medicine orthopedics at New York's Mount Sinai Medical Center. He's helped athletes recover from severe injuries. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, this was a grueling injury. Tiger broke his leg in 2 places. He had to get pulled out of a car through his window, and now he's back playing on the course 17 months later. So impressive. This is rare for an athlete to make such a fast recovery after such a devastating injury. Can you explain more how this is even possible?
Well, it's an amazing recovery, and it's a great tribute to him as a person, as an athlete, and the team of professionals that are helping him do this. You know, it's a concerted effort in getting an athlete back from the surgical repair and reconstruction to nutrition and exercise and diet and coordination. And it's just a real tribute to see somebody who's not 18 or 20, who's significantly older, come back despite the fact that he's had so many previous injuries, all which make the odds against him. So it's remarkable. I call it exceptional. And it's just a great example of how when things work well and everybody coordinates their medical efforts together, great successes can happen. So a tribute to Tiger on this one. I think it's fabulous he's able to do it.
It is really remarkable. Well, we did see him limping on the course, though, this week. He insists he's fine and he's able to compete. Now, it's evident he's not at 100%. But how close is he?
You know, I don't have personal knowledge in his case, but, you know, when these injuries occur, when you break a bone and you damage the cartilage and you put things back, it can take years and years, not only to get the bones to heal and the ligaments and soft tissue envelope to heal up, but the coordination and muscle strength and endurance can take years beyond. So I'm certain it's probably that he's not 100% yet, but Tiger, being the athlete that he is, and being having the ability that he does, he doesn't need 100% to participate. But I anticipate if all continues to go well, he'll continue to improve, and in fact get closer to 100% as time goes on. You know, this is part of his return to play. His return to play program is actually playing. So this is, in a sense, part of his rehab. He just can't be pushed too fast. But I attribute it to him and his team for making it work as well as they have so far.
Well, not only that, Tiger has a long history of injuries. How would those previous injuries impact his recovery process?
That's a great point. And you know, we all know that previous injuries add issue and problem to current problems. For instance, he had an injury in his knee and his back before. He's had surgery multiple times before. And so those joints weren't perfect. So he comes into this horrific car crash, having had these injuries. It makes it all the harder for him to come back, makes it all the more remarkable and exceptional that he comes back the way he does. It's probably him, his team, his attitude, and just the whole combined effort, which is wonderful to see.
Okay, really quick, last question. If you were his doctor, how long would you advise him to sit out of playing in a tournament after the Masters?
It depends on how well he looks afterwards. I mean, it can be from months to several months, depending on how well he looks and what his condition looks like. I couldn't give you a one-word answer. It's more than weeks. It's probably months. It could be up to a year.
Thank you so much, Dr. Glashow.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.